Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Dorothy. I'm an Erasmus Mundus scholar. Today I'm going to clear your doubts. I know there are a lot of words that are, I would say, Erasmus Mundus diction. If you do not understand them, you might not really understand the application process and all you need to know about the program. So today I'm taking you through a glossary. We're going to look at all the very common Erasmus Mundus diction that we throw around usually as Erasmus Mundus scholars when we are talking about the program. So without wasting your time, we're going straight into the video. The first word that is mostly or is commonly mentioned when you're talking about the Erasmus Mundus scholarship is a consortium. So what is a consortium? A consortium is a collection of tertiary institutions that make up an Erasmus Mundus program. Within each consortium exists a coordinating university which oversees all that pertains to that Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree program. So it's just a collection of universities that make a part of a program. So for example, the ACMAT program that I did, the consortium was University of Evora, Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, and La Sapienza University of Rome. So these are the three universities that form the program. Do you get it? So the next word that we always hear is the program country. So what is a program country? So a program country, there are countries that fall within the European Union. That is the EU member states. North Macedonia, Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, Serbia, and Turkey. These are the countries that are considered program countries. So for instance, if you are coming from an EU country and you are joining a program, you are coming as a member or a citizen of a program country. The next word, when we say program country, we also say partner countries. So partner countries, what are partner countries? They are countries from other regions of the world like Africa, America, Oceania, and Asia. So Ghana is a partner country. South Africa is a partner country. China is a partner country. All other countries that are not in the EU, they are not amongst the ones that are mentioned, are from partner countries. So I came from a partner country of the European Union's funded Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Program or degree. We also have program country applicants. So I've said it already, but I'll read it the definition. It said an applicant whose nationality falls within one of the program countries, or an applicant who has lived, worked, or studied in any program country in the last 12 months. So that's prior to the start of the application. So you come as a program country applicant. Now, a partner country applicant, an applicant whose nationality falls under the other regions of the world.
Why these categories are important is because let's say there's 25,000 students every year taking or admitted for the Erasmus Mundus program. Now, there's a cap that 25% would come from Europe and 75% will come from partner countries, so other countries in the world. Because considering Europe is one continent, but the rest of the continents, the other continents, Africa, Asia, Oceania, America, like North and South America, they are partner countries. So it makes sense that they classify it like that, so that if you're coming from a program country, you know you are going to be considered for at least 25% of the total number of applicants they will be taking for the year. If you're coming from a program country, that 75% would go for all other continents or all other countries in other continents that are not in the EU and that are not mentioned under the program countries. Do you understand? This is full gist. If you didn't know, now you know.
The next word that mostly are mentioned when you're talking about the Erasmus program is the industrial partners. So there are industries associated with each Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Program and Consortium that provides support as well as facilities, internship, thesis placements, etc. Some of the programs have affiliation with industries or laboratories, research labs, which will accept students for internship as part of the program. So those are the industry partners. Is it clear? All's clear? All's good? Great. Now we have partner universities. So other universities outside the consortium that offer support, mobility, and internship or thesis placement. So as I've already mentioned, there are main countries or main institutions that have been selected for the Erasmus Mundus program as main consortiums. However, some institutions, some universities can be partners, but they are not part of the main consortium. Next word that is always mentioned when we're talking about the Erasmus program is self-funding. So self-funding is basically where a student is responsible for incurring participation and other costs so that they can partake in the Erasmus Mundus program. So yes, some students are called to be self-funding students. So if you want the scholarship but you are not given the scholarship and you are still interested in the program because it aligns to your career ambitions and it's perfect for you in your career progression, you can opt to be a self-funding student. What you do is you pay school fees. There's not going to be stipend for you. You pay for your travel and health insurance and all of that. That's all the participating costs you would have to pay for them. That is a self-funding student. The next word mostly mentioned when you're talking about the Erasmus program is main list. So when they say there's a main list, there's a reserve list, there's a selected list. The main list is a list of applicants that are guaranteed an Erasmus Mundus scholarship during intake. After the selection committee are done with their selection process, they group the applicants in main list. Those people who will be on the main list are considered for the scholarship. They are guaranteed the scholarship. They just send their names to the European Union for like background checks and confirm if maybe you've accepted 2 programs, then you'll be disqualified from the 2. So I hope you're aware of this. There's a main list. Now there's a reserve list. Now the reserve list is a list of applicants whose Erasmus Mundus scholarship status is pending and dependent on the withdrawal of an applicant from the main list. So as I've already said, there's a main list and the people on the main list are guaranteed scholarship. However, if you've applied to multiple Erasmus Mundus programs and you've been accepted to all of them, maybe you applied to 3, you are accepted to all 3, this is your chance to shine. When you drop or you reject your offer, somebody on the reserve list would be considered. How does this work? So in my previous video, which I'll be linking down in the description for your perusal, as part of the selection process, they look at your documents and sometimes an interview. Now the documents, all of the documents have been given, allocated, or they've been allocated marks. So maybe your motivation letter is 10 points, your academic background is 10 points, your interview is 40 points. All of that, like writing an exam for primary school, after they finish the exams, they will rank you according to first place, second place, third place, fourth place. So same thing, they give you marks, you get let's say 80, and they rank you, maybe the highest is 81 and you got 80. So 81, 80, then you go 79, maybe 60. So if they are looking to take, or they have funding for 25 people, they take the first 25 people, they are on the main list. Then maybe the next 10, they put you on reserve list, or maybe the next 5, they put you on reserve list. In case maybe somebody from the first 25 says, I don't want to come for the program, thank you very much for your offer, but I want to do another program instead. Then the person who is closest to the cutoff point would graduate to to become a main lister. So that is the reserve list. The reserve list, it's like a cutoff point, narrow escape. Like you are so close to the cutoff point that if 5 people drop, you are guaranteed to be given a scholarship place. So that is the reserve list. We have main list and reserve list. I hope you are learning a lot. If you are, please leave a comment telling me I'm learning a lot so that I know that you are learning a lot. Next word that I'll be talking about is selected list. The selected list is a list of applicants who have met admission requirements but are not qualified for an Erasmus scholarship and are instead proposed for self-funding. I already mentioned self-funding, but they're saying that maybe they select your admission, like your documents are very good, you are outspoken, but however, they can't give you scholarship because they've gotten their 25 people. So what they'll do is, we've put you as a selected list applicant. We want to offer you admission, but you'd have to pay Do you agree or you not agree? That's the selected list. Simple. It's simple like that. You understand? Now, rejected list. That is where we all do not want to ever be in. So the rejected list is a list of applicants who have not met admission requirements, ranked beyond the maximum capacity limits of the program. So as I said, rejected list, you are far beyond. Let's say the cutoff point ends at 70, maybe 60, 69 to 64. But if you scored 30%, you are far beyond. So they don't consider you for like place you on reserve list. They'll just say rejected, and they'll send you that love letter. Please, we are rejecting your this thing. Thank you so much. It's not you, it's us. That kind of thing. You understand? So that is the rejected list.
That's all for today. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I just wanted to get you to the glossary or the Erasmus Mundus Diction, so that when you are reading through the program website, you're able to understand some of these words that are not as common as you would think they are for other programs. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.